Next, we have specification 3, which asks us to outline the structure of a nephron and its associated blood vessels, focusing on the Bowman's capsule, glomerulus, tubules, loop of Henle, and collecting duct. So, a nephron is the functional unit of the kidney, located in the cortex and medulla. It is responsible for filtering blood and forming urine. Each nephron is closely associated with a specialized network of blood vessels, which allows efficient exchange of water, salts, and other solutes. The main parts of a nephron include the Bowman's capsule, which surrounds the glomerulus, the proximal and distal convoluted tubules, the loop of Henle, and the collecting duct. Blood enters the nephron through the afferent arteriole, flows through the glomerulus, and exits via the efferent arteriole. Surrounding capillaries, including the peritubular capillaries and vasorecta, help reabsorb water and nutrients back into the blood. This intricate structure allows the nephron to filter waste, regulate water and salts, and maintain the body's internal balance. Now, in this diagram, you can see the structure of a nephron and its key parts. Each human kidney contains over 1 million nephrons, and they are the functional units responsible for filtering blood, removing waste products, and producing urine. The main parts shown in the diagram include the glomerulus, Bowman's capsule, proximal and distal convoluted tubules, the loop of Henle, the collecting duct, and the associated blood vessels, afferent and efferent arterioles, peritubular capillaries, and vasorecta. Correctly identifying these structures is very important. Starting with the proximal convoluted tubule, this is a coiled tube located between Bowman's capsule and the loop of Henle. It immediately follows Bowman's capsule and appears as a coiled section in the diagram. The efferent arteriole is the small blood vessel that exits the glomerulus, while the afferent arteriole brings blood into the glomerulus from the renal artery branch. The glomerulus itself is a dense, spherical network of capillaries located within Bowman's capsule. Surrounding the glomerulus, the Bowman's capsule is a cup-like sac that marks the start of the nephron tubule. The peritubular capillaries are a network of vessels surrounding the proximal and distal convoluted tubules, while the vasorecta are long, hairpin-shaped vessels running alongside the loop of Henle. The distal convoluted tubule is another coiled section located between the loop of Henle and the collecting duct, which is a straight tube that receives fluid from the distal convoluted tubule. Finally, the loop of Henle is a long, U-shaped tube that extends downward from the proximal convoluted tubule, forming a distinct hairpin loop. This entire structure, with its integrated blood vessels, allows the nephron to filter blood, reabsorb essential substances, and form urine efficiently. So, a nephron is essentially a tiny, specialized structure within the kidney. Each kidney contains around 1 million nephrons, which are also referred to as kidney tubules or renal tubules. These small structures are the functional units of the kidney, responsible for filtering the blood and producing urine. In terms of location, nephrons start in the cortex of the kidney, loop down into the medulla, and then return to the cortex. Regarding urine flow, the filtrate from each nephron drains into the innermost part of the kidney, where urine collects before moving into the ureter to be transported to the bladder for storage.